unsa di ay ning virtual assistant, no? Daghan kay gusto mahimong VA, mahimong virtual assistant, pero dili pa clear sa ilahag unsa di pasabot pag VA ka. Unsa di ginabuhat sa VA? Asa di ko mangitag work and unsaon pag pangitag client ana. And unsay ginabuhat? Unsay kailangan nako para mahimong VA? So, let's first define in a simpler explanation ang VA, virtual assistant. From the word virtual, so digital siya, dili siya face-to-face. So, you are working from home or anywhere in the world as long as you have internet connection and you have the equipments needed to do the task. And then from the word assistant, so you are assisting. So, you are assisting your clients or your employer or the business. So ako, I'm a virtual assistant, and also my husband is a virtual assistant. We are working for the same company. Before, I've worked with different kinds of clients in US, UK, Canada, Australia, so bisag asa. But right now, I'm currently considered now as a remote employee. Pag remote employee na ka, is that gi-absorb na ka sa company as part of their organization, you're enjoying benefits of an employee. Yon, ang ako ang current na status karon. So, kinsa imuhang trabahoan pag mahimo kang VA? You are working for clients, no, different types of clients or businesses or company. And it's not necessarily international. It's not necessarily clients from abroad. It could also be local clients. Pero of course, mas higher ang pay if you are working for international clients. Nasa US, UK, kasi most of the time, if you're just working for local clients, gamay lang ang compensation because it's Philippine peso, no, ang currency. So, yon. Now, unsay ginabuhat sa VA? So, daghan kay klase sa VA. Depende kung unsay imuhang i-choose nga area or niche. Gitawag na tog niche. So, ako, I'm in the e-commerce na niche, na space, na apoy uban nga real estate, na uban nga social media ilang focus, daghan kaayo legal, sa pa lead generation. So depende na siya sa unsay imuhang gusto i-focus. Mo nang you have to study unsay klase-klase sa mga VA and pili ka kung asa ang mag-click sa imuha. So unsaon man pag-start para mahimong VA? I would suggest to start with the equipments kasi it's hard to explore being a virtual assistant if kulang imong gamit. No, most importantly, pinakauna jud is ang laptop or computer. Nga ang specs po dapat is good siya to do the tasks. I would suggest minimum of Core i5 is if mga basic na task. But if you are going to venture into video editing, graphic designing, unsa pa na coding, web development, syempre mga high specs na. Or if you are just planning for like a basic type na mga like admin works, so goods naman ang Core i5. And then aside from that, syempre dapat you have a reliable internet connection kasi how can you become efficient, to do your task if hindi kayo mong internet. Especially pag magkuan ka, i-meeting ni mo ang client, na may calls. And then, syempre because you are using a computer, kailangan you have the basic computer skills. You are computer literate. So, you have to familiarize yourself to the device. Mga controls, ang mga applications, ang mga technical things sa laptop, syempre sa computer, dapat is comfortable ka with using laptops or computer. So, aside from the basic computer skills, dapat is kabalo ka mag-Google, no? Kabalo ka mag-source og mga information because there's a lot of things that you're going to learn along your journey. So, kabalo ka dapat mangitag resourceful ka nga tao, looking for mga articles, mga guides sa Google and sa YouTube. Also, dapat kabalo ka og mag-email kasi email ang atuang main communications diri submitting your proposal, reaching out to clients, email, and napay mga ubang pamaagi, but you start with, of course, knowing how to write an email, professional email. And there are other tools that you have to explore here. So aside from those, You have to also learn the tools na needed sa task or sa role nga imong gusto pilion. So say for example, you wanna be a graphic designer, VA, syempre, dapat you already explored mga tools na needed as a graphic designer. If you wanna do unsa man lead generation, so you know the tools needed to scrap ng mga data, scrap mga leads. So you have to study the niche, unsa nga social media ba kaha, lead generation, real estate, e-commerce, study that, unsay ginabuhat nila, unsay tools nilang ginagamit, so that you learn those tools. You find resources sa YouTube, sa Google, para learn mo how to use katong nga mga tools. So, now that kabalo na ka unsay mga tools na kailangan ato, practice ka, so you try to do tasks, mga outputs using those tools. So dapat familiarize nimo to nga mga tools, kasi that is the skill that you are going to offer. That is the service that you're going to offer to your clients. So kailangan kabalo na kadaan, kasi if mga apply ka job tapos dili di ka kabalo, nung i-hire man kanila kung dili di ka kabalo. So ang point here as a VA is that you have something that you can offer to your client as a service. So you have a skill that you can offer to them, so you can help their daily operations, you can help their business. There are other VA work or jobs na sila ang mo train pero rare na kayo na karon. Sa una is naanang mo train sila. Ako, I was trained before to do email marketing, na wala ko'y background sa email marketing, but because I have some qualifications na they are looking as a basic qualification, so good sila. Pero karon rare na kayo nga sila ang mo train sa imuha. Ang clients karon is gusto na nga dapat kabalo ka ani mo nang i-hire kanila. Actually, maka-work man ka even if wala kay actual work experience mo, na fear sa ubano kasi wala sila work experience, so kanang basin dili sila kakita client. But we all start from there, and we all start without experience. Ako, I started wala experience. So again, balik ta sa katong ako ang advice, imuhang equipment, learn ka og niche, learn ka sa tools na nga niche, practice, create kag mga sample outputs, and then mo na imong i-present. You can be honest na wala ka experience, but you can present yourself na you know how to use these tools, and you are open, you're coachable, and you're willing to learn. Asa ka makita og work or opportunity as a virtual assistant na nakay equipments, nakay skill, so ready na ka mag-venture, mangita ka ng clients, mga apply. So, syempre, pinaka-common nga way to find client is mga apply. No, ano man dyan, mga apply o work. So, naitay mga online jobs platform. Ako, kay I started sa online jobs at PH, dito ko nagka-work. Dito ko nagka-client sa akong first na mga clients. And then, naapoy Upwork, daghan kay klase sa job platform. So, research ka sa mga job platforms. Naapoy mga mag-post sa Facebook, mag-post sa mga community groups. Do research. No, research ka og asay mga job posting nga specific atong imuhang skill nga gi-focus. Now, the other way to find client, which is to me is the most effective, most efficient, is through LinkedIn, connecting to prospect clients. So, you have to establish your LinkedIn profile. Dapat you look professional there. Imong picture, imong bio, and nakabutang dadto imong mga skills. I would suggest that you also post your outputs there sa imong LinkedIn. You showcase your skills, what you can do, so that build your contents there, so that ang katong mga prospect clients that are potentially looking for someone that can do that job, that can do that task, they saw your post, they will reach out to you. So LinkedIn is another way to find client. You build your network there. Kailangan you expand your network, even mga industry leaders, no? For example, you wanna be a graphic designer, connect kag mga maayo kay nga graphic designer para you know what they're doing, you can get their tips and tricks and advice, and also connect with prospect clients. And kasi if they saw your post, they saw your profile na, uy, kanang graphic designer day ka, reach out na sila sa imo, especially if there's an immediate need. No, if they are looking for a VA or a graphic designer or a copywriter na need kaayo immediately, i-reach out ka na nila. Actually, in the last 3 years, I'm not anymore applying for jobs. Kasi clients would reach out to me or I reach out to them. Ano lang. Ang outreaching is that ikaw ang mag-ask if possibly they're looking for this kind of role, and you present yourself that you know this kind of job, blah blah blah, you have this skill, maybe you can help them, in their operation. So you present yourself to them. So mao to siya ang pagiging virtual assistant. I hope clear, and I hope it will help you in your journey. Go for it.